Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ege and today we're going to be making a video about books that are self-destructing. Okay, so I came across this video one time where someone was talking about some books that if she doesn't read these books by a specified period of time, she's going to like take them out of her shelf, sell them, donate them, whatever, but she's going to get rid of those books. And we're going to try it out today. So I have 8. So I have 8 books here, and I'm giving myself, I have 8 books here, and I'm giving myself 6 months to read these books. And if I don't read them by the end of this month, like if I don't read any of them by the end of the 6 months, I'm going to get rid of all of them. I'm going to sell them, donate them, dash them out. I don't know which method I'm going to use. All I know is that these books will no longer belong to me by the end of 6 months if I don't read them. So yeah, that's the video. So let's just talk about these books now. So the first book I have is A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. Yes, so we have this big boy, this thick boy. How many pages? This is like 700, yeah, like around 700 pages. Very thick with very small prints. I hate, can you see how tiny the print is? I hate tiny prints, guys. I abhor it. I loathe it. It's like one of the worst things you can do to me. Give me a book with small print. I don't even mind that it's so big. It's the fact that the print is so tiny. Okay, it's not that small, but it's tiny to me. Yeah, so it's a struggle. I really want to read this book, but at the same time, it's a thick boy. Honestly, I don't mind big books, but the thing is, I don't mind big books in audio format. Yeah, I don't mind big books in audio format. Physical book format, though, I sense a struggle. I think that those have been the 2 things hindering me from reading this book. Number 1, the tiny fonts. Number 2, this baby is big. 700 pages. I can't guarantee that I will actually read this in 6 months time, but I will try my best because I actually want to read this book. Then the next one I have is Son of the Storm by Asui Davis Okumbawa. I really am interested in reading this one. It's a fantasy series set in a fictional world of Basa, and yeah, I really want to read this book. Number 1, because the author, I and this author are from the same tribe, but from the same ethnic group. He's Edo Bini. I'm also Benin. So I'm really interested. That was like the first thing that caught my attention with this author, because I've read one book by this author too and I enjoyed it. David God Hunter, and I enjoyed it. So I was really excited to get my hands on this one. But I don't know. I'm just scared. I think that was my main problem. I'm just scared that what if I don't like this book? I'll be really heartbroken because I'm looking forward to it, because I feel like the world was in a way partially, I don't want to say fully, but in a way inspired by Edo Benin culture. So I'm honestly really excited because I've seen character arts, and the way the characters dress is kind of typically the way Edo people or Benin people dress. So I know that we have a bit of Benin, Edo mythology in this book. So I'm really excited to read it, but at the same time I'm scared because I really want to like it, but I'm scared I won't. So yeah, but I actually want to read this book, especially because the second book is coming out this year. I think November the second book will be out, so I want to read that one too, and I want to buy, but I want to like know that I actually am invested in this story enough to buy it, because you know books are expensive these days. Like, it's crazy how expensive books are, so I can't just be buying books anyhow. So yeah, I want to make sure that I actually like the book before I buy it. So we'll see in the next 6 months. Hopefully I can read it. And then another thick boy. I honestly don't know what possessed me to buy these books, because I don't do so well with big books, but I kind of know why I bought them. Because I mean, look at the cover, guys. Look at the cover. Why won't I spend my money on this? Plus, this book was just 5k. I know now this book cannot be 5k, because it'll be like 7,000 something. Because like I said, it's crazy how books are expensive now. Anyway, this is another thicker boy. This one is even worse than the first one. I think this is, yeah, this is 800 pages of what I have no idea. I know that it's a sapphic, it's a matriarchal society, and there's probably like sapphic romance in it. Those are like the only two things I know about this book, guys. I don't know anything. Well, I just see the size and I'm discouraged. But yeah, I'm going to try and read this one, because yeah, I want to read it, because the second book is also coming out this year, and I kind of want to buy it. It's actually not the second book, it's like a prequel to this one, but the cover is stunning, guys. The cover is gorgeous, so I want it, but I can't justify that buy if I haven't read this one. So in the next 6 months, I'm going to try my possible best to at least start it and see if I like it enough. I'm going to try. The next book I have is Cloud Atlas by David Mitchell. I have no idea what this book is about. All I know is that I got this book mainly because I wanted to get more into science fiction, and I saw the title and the cover and I just thought this is definitely science fiction. So I bought it, and I've not read it since. I think I got this book in like 2020. Yeah, I got it in 2020, so like 2 years now, not read it. So if I don't read this book in 6 months time, I'm definitely going to get rid of it. I know that one for sure. Then the next book I have is The Son of the House by Cheluchi Onyemwelukwe Onubia. I don't know if I pronounced that name well. Sorry if I didn't. But yeah, I got this one too. I really actually like the cover of this book. I think that was like the main reason why I bought it. I like the cover, but I've not read it. I think it's been a year since I got it. Yeah, I'm trying to, I'm at this stage in my life where I'm trying to make sure the books on my shelves are books I'm interested in. So I want to, in the next 6 months, if I don't read this book, that means I'm not really interested in it. I'm getting rid of it. The next I got was The Bells by Donnell Clayton. I honestly got this book simply because I have heard about it. Like when the book came out, it was really popular on BookTube. Yeah, I've never seen it on BookTube. Now it was BookTube. I saw a lot of people reading it, mostly because it's like a fantasy series by a black author, I think. And then I just found it luckily, suddenly one day, and I was like, oh my god, I need to buy this. So I got it, and I've not read it since. I think I got this one in 2021 and I've not read it. So we're going to try and read it this year, and if by the next 6 months I don't read it, definitely I'm going to get rid of it. And then we have Kilolo Hills by Nima Shah. I really want to read this one. Actually, I got this book after reading The First Woman by Jennifer Makumbi. Mostly, was it The First Woman? Yeah, I think it was The First Woman, because this book follows, this is about the Asian, this book is about the Asian people who lived in Uganda that were expelled out of Uganda. Okay, let me construct that way again. This is a book about the Asian people who were expelled out of Uganda. Yeah, it was briefly mentioned in The First Woman, and I was really intrigued by it. So I found out that this book actually talks about the whole topic of the Asian people that were expelled out of Uganda, and so I got it for that reason, and now I want to read it in the next 6 months. I actually would be so sad if by the end of 6 months I don't read this book, because that would mean I have to get rid of it, because I don't want to. I really, even if I've not read the book, I'm deeply interested in this topic. So I don't know, that means I will have to try and read it so that I will not be forced to get rid of it. Does that make sense? Anyway, yeah, Kilolo Hills. Oh, I say Kilolo, it's actually Kololo Hills. And then finally we have Forest of 1,000 Lanterns. I honestly got this book because I had money, it was available, It was a fantasy series. I wanted to get more fantasy series on my bookshelf. Yeah, this was the time when I just got my first bookshelf. That's this one, and I was kind of just buying books left, right, and center for the sake of buying. I was buying for the sake of buying sake. So yeah, I was just trying to fill up my shelf at that point, and I got this one because it was a fantasy series. Yeah, so in the next 6 months, if I don't read this, I'm going to get rid of it. That one, there's no issue with this one. I actually know I'll get rid of it because I have no reason for having it. So anyway, guys, those are the books that if I don't read in the next 6 months, definitely I will be getting rid of. There are some that I really want to keep, so I'm hoping that I will actually stick to this thing I'm doing and actually read them, so that I will not be forced to give them up. Wish me luck, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.